The reason why you are my interview today is because we want to talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion and everything that comes with it. We want to start with a very foundational layer of that universe, the systemic side of diversity, equity, and inclusion. A lot of clients are asking us, so what is it exactly that I can do? How can I engage with young people or people from underserved communities or people from non-dominant groups before they actually enter the workforce? So how can organizations now, build the workforce of the future, if you will?
Younger professionals or younger individuals are coming in having quite a deep understanding and almost a need of giving back. So they start holding organizations to a much higher standard than the previous generations and would pick organizations that have a stronger social purpose over one that doesn't, if they were given the choice. So I think engaging people at a much younger age, which is the start of all of our programs. One of our key programs is called Creating Better Futures, and we start at 11 years old. And the reason we start that young is because plenty of studies have shown that intellectual confidence gets developed between 11 and 13. And that's when you kind of figure out, okay, I'm good at math, so maybe I should go into engineering in the future, for example. And talking to students and schools at that age helps almost create that confidence for students to apply what they think they're good at. It could be something that's extracurriculars that does not qualify as, math and English, into something that they could develop into a career. So that was the heart of Creating Better Futures. And now we work with pretty much every single school in the UK and Ireland. But that is where we want to start making the change. The program, of course, extends to 16 plus, which is like a key career transition moment, and also of course 18 plus, which is where we work with universities, specifically pro-social mobility universities. So these are universities that are located in cold spots across the UK and Ireland. So universities that have over 50% of their students who do come from underserved backgrounds to begin with. But yeah, I think that there are so many elements when it comes to development of social mobility, and starting young is a good way to go about it, and we really encourage it. And just purely from a corporate standpoint as well, from a branding standpoint, it makes a lot more sense for the brand to be stickier with a younger audience so that they develop positive connections to the brand. So when they are ready to start getting employed in the future, they already have a relationship with the brand.
Is there any government involvement or is there any sort of a public partnership involved in your program?
That's a great question. So we are part of a coalition called the Purpose Coalition. It's something that we've been doing over the past 2 years to improve our advocacy in this space. We regularly engage with cabinet ministers, both the Levelling Up and Housing cabinet minister, as well as the Secretary of Education when it comes to our programs. And I think the most important bit is that Throughout our journey for building this and our engagement with lobbying, it has been around how can we improve access. So access to, of course, education and work opportunities, but just access to skill building funding that exists even at the local level. So we work a lot with local councils as well.
Awesome. And obviously, all of the services that you offer to employers are available through Pontoon Instinct and our DE&I advisory practice.